What's up guys, this is upconming here. I'm bringing you some news about the upcoming Season 1 patch. I think that it will be released in patch 44 or 45. Remember, we are at patch 42. The upcoming patch is the 43 we've made. But maybe they're saying that the most possible thing that will happen is that the new season, the season 1, will be released on patch 44 and 45 between those two patches. So there are some news about a lot of updates, a lot of things, not just champions but maps and the card system. They kind of changed it. You know, there will be no more flat stats increasement. They thought that it was a really bad idea. There will be also some changes in the chests, so you can get more cards. I'll just start with the most basic thing and the biggest hype, and it's the fact that HATTRlCK will start giving out, well, not giving out, but will start with this kind of rotation in the test queue. So we will have 5 new maps in the upcoming patches. I think that's between 43 and 44. We will be having 5 new maps. I'm sorry. We'll be having 5 new maps for, well, the test queue. So maybe they're trying to get all these maps out and all the champions out, and they're trying to let us participate a little bit, since, you know, having the idea of the one who's consuming your product is really great, since they are the actual people who are enjoying it and making that enjoyment out of your client, out of your customer, of your consumer, actually, because a client is different to a customer, because the client is the one who buys the product, but the consumer is the one who actually uses the product. But anyways, not going into administration stuff, but basically HATTRlCK is trying to get a lot more participation from his customers, and this is really great, since we will be able to participate on the development of maps, and aside from that, we will be having an actual voice in the game, and that's really great, since we can have an actual impact in the balance and current path that the game is taking. Now let's talk about the other thing that was really important, and a lot of people hated me for the video, or well, there was a lot of controversy, a lot of shit going on with the pay to win aspect that was being expected for Paladins. And from the news from patch 40, or from the first announcement from the season 1 to now, I'm way more than fucking sure that pay to win aspects are gone. Why do I say that? Well, you see, first of all, the flat increases from the cards have been put out. They said that they won't be doing that shit, that they found a lot of people saying no, don't do that, don't do that. So that's really fucking great. I mean, they're actually listening to us, and that's really great. I mean, there's a lot of few games who actually listen to their audience, and that's really great from HATTRlCK. So what they're doing is getting this thing out. Also, now they're making the Radiant chest, if I'm not wrong, the one that will drop cards. It won't drop gold now, since it will be just really weird, and it will affect the economy from the game and all that you bought a chest with gold and it gave you gold back. So you know, I mean, HATTRlCK needs to fucking eat. The game needs to eat. So that's why they're trying not to make it really just dumbed down easy to get gold. You have to actually recognize that. But anyways, they're removing the gold from the Radiant chest, and now what they're doing is introducing cards ready. Like, the cards will have a grade already. Let's just fucking, the RNG will have this change that a card will be harder to get than the other card. So yeah, basically that. What happens now is the reset that's upcoming in the season 1 won't be a hard reset. It will be a soft reset. What do I mean by that? Well, I think, and what I have heard of, is the fact that your cards will remain in your account. You won't lose your cards, you won't lose your crystals, you won't lose your bot skins, if I'm not wrong. Also, you won't lose your gold, but you'll just lose your champion mastery. That's about it. But that's really great, since you will be able to experience the new player experience that is, well, unlocking certain like things that are just for a champion mastery. So they're planning to release skins for masteries. Also, they're planning to release MVP poses for a certain mastery level. The same with the legendary cards. I'll talk about that later. But well, they're trying to get all these special things, and being able to experience how a new player will develop and be engaged in the game is really great. Now, going back to the cards, you won't lose your cards, okay? You won't lose them. And here comes the tricky awesome part. Now, what's this tricky shit that I'm talking about? Well, what happens is that, yeah, you won't lose your cards, and you will be able to buy the Radiant chest with gold, and you will be able to get cards. But what happens if you get duplicates? What happens is, depending on the drop rate from that card, if it's rare, if it's uncommon, or if it's a legendary, you will get a certain amount of like crafting currency, and this crafting currency can be used to craft other cards that you want. So you won't be just hey, you just can buy with this currency cards for Sky, even though you're a Torvald main. No, you will be able to craft whichever fucking card that you want. This is really great. It adds this wanna catch them all feeling to the game, and I think that it's really great. And depending on the rarity of the card, you will get a lot more like this kind of currency. Also with this will happen also with the MVP poses, the sprays and all that. All duplicates will become this certain kind of essence. I think they copied the name from the captain currency from League of Legends, but I don't fucking care. But well, you will have this certain amount of new currency depending on the rarity of card or item that you got a duplicate on. So that's kind of good and kind of bad at the same time, since it's good because hey, you're getting an actual reward for getting duplicates, but it's bad in the fucking aspect that hey, you might get the same weapon 2 times, and that will be a big pain in the ass if you're trying to like complete an actual skin from a certain kind of chest. But well, that's about it if I'm not wrong with the cards. No, legendary cards, they have announced that there will be 3. By now, there will be 3 legendary cards per character, and each one will have a different, like, change to the way you're playing the character, blah blah blah, you know, that stuff. It has been announced a lot of times. But what happens is that the system that will be like used for these legendary cards is that the first one will be totally free, but then the other ones, I didn't got it clear if you have to actually craft them, or you unlock them, or both, or you get them from a chest. I think that there's also a chance of getting legendary well, cards in the chest, and the Radiant chest that you can purchase with gold, but it's a really fucking hard drop rate. I mean, there's 3 per character, and they're legendary, and I know that Hi-Res will set those drop rates really low. Also, another question that has been asked about the legendary cards, they won't go directly into your loadout. I mean, they said that first you will have this window where you select which legendary card from your character that you have unlocked, what you want to use, and then you will select your loadout, and then you will be able to select your item. So they're trying to go really hard on the strategy thingy here in Paladins, and that's the differentiator for them. That's the thing that I really fucking like about them. But there's this problems that they're saying that they want to add new cards, that they will actually want to have 5 actual like legendary cards per character. I really like that, but it comes into my mind, what the hell can you also do with a card? I mean, I don't know what the hell they're going to, like, the developer team will come up with, but it's cool and preoccupied at the same time. It's really kind of hard to get a grasp on that, since the balance aspects from the cards will, I mean, they will work on that, but you know, I mean, everyone is afraid of change, and everyone is afraid of new things. So I'm afraid of the balance issues that this new talent cards, legendary cards will have. I mean, it's really kind of, I mean, it's awesome at the same time, but it's really like doubtful on the balance sheet, but we'll just have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait for patch 44 and 45, which are the most common ones that will have season 1 for these changes. Impact wise, I think that's about it. And also there's some little news about Pumpkin having an announcer pack. So if Pumpkin will have an announcer voice pack, then we will be having another really big ass list of new voice announcer voice packs. And another really great thing that I forgot to mention in the chest part, you'll be able to buy 20 chests at the same time, not just one by one as we have experienced before, and it's a big pain in the ass to buy them. No, you will be able to buy multiple chests at one time. And that's about it that I thought it was really important for the patch 44, 45 that are upcoming. That's like the most impactful things, guys. This is Jessica Lavin. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any other little things that I forgot to mention, you can comment down in the question below. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention, I will be having a kind of like a schedule for my uploads. The news that I'm posting in these days, like the one that I posted about Maeve yesterday, or well, some couple hours ago. It was because, hey, are the news, and this is kind of like a news channel, so yeah, that's my fucking job. But the other thing is that my upload schedule will be having some changes. I will be deciding in these days how I will manage it, in which day I will upload, but don't expect daily uploads. Don't, just sometimes I'll do them, sometimes not. So yeah, don't get your hopes down for that, but I will have an actual schedule, and I will try to release a video at least weekly. If it's news, if it's a dumbest challenge, well, there are some actually interesting challenges that I have found, but that kind of things, that kind of stuff, I'll be trying to upload weekly, okay guys? And also I won't give up with the guides. I'll make some more guides. I have found new ideas that will help you guys a lot. Okay, so this is Jessica Lavin. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe to your studying illegal immigrant, and have a great time.